Hello guys, welcome to our channel Techzen. When it comes to Apple product launches, 2022 is said to be a record-breaking year and the first set of products is almost here. According to Mark Gurman at Bloomberg, 3 new products could be coming at this spring event which is scheduled for March 8th. Just like the past several events as the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, this will be expected to be a virtual livestream launch according to Bloomberg. Apple Incorporated is an American multinational technology company that specializes in consumer electronics, software, and online services. Apple is the largest information technology company, it is the world's most valuable company, the 4th largest personal computer vendor by unit sales, and the 2nd largest mobile phone manufacturer. It is one of the big 5 American information technology companies alongside Alphabet or Google, Amazon, Meta or Facebook, and Microsoft. Apple Incorporated designs, manufactures, and markets smartphones, personal computers, tablets, wearables, and accessories, and sells a variety of related services. The company's products include iPhone, Mac, iPad, wearables, home, and accessories. The first product coming at this event, which is scheduled for March 8th, is going to be the iPhone SE 3. Apple currently offers a low-cost iPhone called the iPhone SE 2, which was introduced in the spring of 2020. And the price of this SE 2 iPhone is $399. It's the most recent iPhone model with Apple's Touch ID fingerprint sensor. It looked identical to the iPhone 8 while adding an A13 Bionic chip to make it, of course, a more reasonable budget option to the time. Now for the 3rd generation iPhone SE 3, Apple plans to do pretty much the same thing. So we can expect the design to stay nearly identical to the iPhone SE 2 with the potential of a physical camera upgrade, maybe like a bigger camera sensor to allow more light in or something like that, and then inside we'll likely get a more powerful A15 Bionic chip, which is the same chip found in the iPhone 13 and 13 Pros, and this is also going to help power that upgraded camera and improve the post-image processing as well. Along with that, we'll also be getting 5G connectivity, so we'll now have 5G on the new iPhone SE to kind of make it a little bit more future-proof. We're not going to be seeing MagSafe technology on the back, so we're still going to have a glass back as we did on the iPhone SE 2. But according to Mako Takara, not going to have MagSafe is kind of disappointing, especially if we're getting 5G in the A15 Bionic. We believe that due to the iPhone SE's low price, Apple isn't able to provide us with everything we desire. The expected price of this new iPhone may be $499, a minor bump this year over the $399 that we saw with the previous generation. It could be expected that a 64GB option will be replaced with 128GB, being the base model at least. If all of this is true, the iPhone SE 3 is going to be a hot seller, especially for those who still prefer Touch ID over Face ID because, of course, we're gonna have the home button. Along with the iPhone SE, Apple is also planning to unveil a new iPad. It will be updated to the Air model, a new iPad Air. It's expected to have the same upgrades as the iPhone SE 3. The new iPad has the same features as the iPhone SE 3, that is, a new chip, a better camera, and 5G connectivity. The 5th generation iPad Air to come with the A15 Bionic chip inside, but there is also the possibility of seeing the A12Z chip that we saw in the 2020 iPad Pro. The price of the 5th generation iPad will be like the cellular model starting at $729 and the non-cellular starting at $599. Moreover, the company is also planning a new Mac with Apple design chips which could also come as early as March. Mark Gurman's report does not specifically mention the Mac Mini, it just says, quote, "The company is also planning a new Mac with Apple design chips which could also come as early as March." So, while this is a most likely scenario, it is not a guarantee like the iPhone SE and the iPad Air are also, as it does say, as early as March 8th. This means that the current date is set for March 8th. But it could get delayed by a week or so due to production issues or other changes according to rumors. An Apple spokeswoman declined to comment on the company's plans. Apple iPad business was the only major product line to report declining sales during the December quarter. Apple said that slowing sales of the $329 iPad targeted at schools and volume purchasers was the primary reason for the business's decline. Apple CEO Tim Cook said on Thursday that the company's supply chain challenges were improving, sending shares up to about 5% in extended training while delivering a solid beat on earnings. Apple beat analyst estimates for sales in every product category except iPads, and overall revenue was up 11% annually. Apple's low-cost device launches are less important to the company than its traditional fall launches, which reveal pricier and more profitable high-end iPhone models ahead of the holiday shopping season. In addition to announcing new devices, the company is planning to release iOS 15.4 in the first half of March, the people said. This is a very important application since we're currently in the beta stages and we've seen the new Mask ID feature, which allows you to unlock your phone with Face ID even when a mask is covering your mouth and your nose. We also got the option to add glasses. In other words, the software update will add Face ID support for people wearing masks to iPhones and iPads, making it easier for users to unlock their devices. It also has new emojis and universal control, which lets customers use a single keyboard and trackpad across multiple iPads and Macs. Apple is working on a high-end mixed reality headset as well, but that's now more likely to be released in 2023. The company had aimed to announce the device as early as the end of 2022, but development challenges have delayed the timing, Bloomberg reported last month. According to Mark Gurman, the Apple 2022 lineup is likely to include new iMac and Mac Pro desktops, a redesigned MacBook Air, an updated low-end MacBook Pro, 3 Apple Watches, 4 iPhone 14 models, and new AirPods. The company is also planning new services, such as a feature that lets the iPhone accept payments with the tap of a credit card. As a result, no more Square readers or similar devices will be required. The company will likely hold its annual Worldwide Developers Conference in June to announce software updates for the iPhone, iPad, Mac, and Apple Watch following the March event. It's then expected to hold multiple keynote events in the fall to launch the iPhone 14 and new Macs. Apple is coming off a holiday quarter that far exceeded Wall Street predictions, helping quell fears that supply chain problems would hurt sales. Now, the company is setting its sights higher for 2022. The March announcements, along with the usual flood of product news expected later in 2022, suggest that Apple will introduce its biggest crop of new devices ever in a single year. So again, we're set up for a record-breaking year in terms of Apple product launches. We're gonna see the most Apple products released in one year than ever before if all goes as planned. But of course, a lot of things can happen between now and the end of the year. So that's a wrap for today. Thank you for watching. If you would like to receive updates about more tech-related news, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. In your opinion, will Apple be able to launch all of its planned products in 2022? In which category of Apple products are you interested the most? If you have any questions, please share your thoughts below and don't forget to share in the comments section. Thank you for staying with us.